Alright, this is Steve with Apex Home Inspections, and today is Friday, November 27th, 2015, and we are at 4437 Northeast 90th Avenue in Portland. We're here today to do an inspection of the sewer line, and if you can tell, we're in the cellar or basement area of this home. Our clean out is actually in the cellar. It's just right, if you were to walk down the stairs and go straight ahead, you'd see it right at the top of this wall here. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and drop our camera on in there. Get that pointed in the right direction. There we go. We'll zero off our counter in the upper right hand corner of our screen, and we will begin our push all the way out to the city main. At least that's what our goal is for the day. A couple of notes about today's inspection. This home was built in 1924, and we are in an older neighborhood of Portland, obviously. Therefore, I do expect to see some older material possibly in the street, but currently we are inside of a 4-inch ABS plastic line, which is exactly the same kind of material we use today to build homes. This looks like possibly a clean out at the exterior of the home, but we'll go ahead and continue to use this one since we're already in the pipe. Here at 31 feet, we do have another line entering our line. This could potentially be a party line, but I don't really have a way of knowing this just now. We'll go ahead and make a note of that. Again, and what we're looking at is on the left hand side of the screen. We can see another line coming into this line. Occasionally that is an additional exterior line, but also it could also be a party line, which is meaning that this line could be shared with another home. We are sitting quite a ways back off the street, and so it wouldn't surprise me if we had some concern, some issue with grade, and so here we are at about 55 feet, and there's been a little bit of standing water in the line up to this point, but now we're getting into some deeper water. Continue to push on through. Looks like we've come out of that at about 61 feet. The lens cleaned off. There we go. Got the lens cleaned off. Continue on. here at about 95 feet, we do make a transition to a different material. This is known as 3034 PVC. And you'll notice that the camera dropped into that, which means that this is probably a 6-inch line. .3034 is commonly used underneath streets, right-of-ways, sidewalks. Gives me a pretty good indication that we're getting much closer to the city main. Here we are at 127 feet. We do make connection with the main, which means this is the end of our trip. And we did see some standing water between 55 and 61 feet. I think I'll go ahead and pull the camera back to that location and mark that in the yard, and then also possibly mark in the yard where we have potential party line at 31 feet. Other than that, I'll go ahead and make further comments in the written report, which means I'll end this video here and now. Thank you very much.